Hello comrades and welcome back to the valley. This is what we're going to do today. We figured it out last time. If you don't remember what happened last time, feel free to go back and watch the last 10 minutes or so. But this is going to be annoying, so I figured we'd get the jump on it. And we did thankfully take care of... Oh look, it's that one car that I mentioned! We did thankfully take care of servicing our locomotive already, which we are going to go get. Should probably just look at what this has in store for us. D3S C9S. So this cut of cars? This is C9? Yeah. This cut of cars. Great, they're on opposite ends. And A1S. So we also get one random flat car. Oh, that's in the siding over there. Alright, this is gonna be I accidentally opened the Steam overlay. This is going to be real annoying. Remember a minute ago when I said I expected this to be annoying? But anyway, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday. Garfield's Day. Back in number 98. Confused the hell out of this locomotive. And it's not even like Persistent Jobs really encourages us to hang on to the same locomotive. We have just used the hell out of it. So, alright, we've got to get the one car from D3. And I think we'll just take it and we'll spot it on the loading track, and then we'll get everything else. Because everything else we have to get from the other direction. Actually, do we? I need to check where it is. C3, huh? Yeah, I think it's on this end, but it might actually be on the other end now that I think about it. We'll find out. If there's a boxcar staring us in the face, if we get some talking freight cars, then it's over here, and if not, it's over there. But it was definitely at the end. Alright, yeah, it's at the other end. Excuse me. Let's give that a little tug. C3S. It's the only boxcar here. Even though I did not think that it looked very purple. Apparently it is purple with a green door. I guess I just didn't look at it very hard. I thought it was brown like the others. Or like the other being that one. The one that we brought in last time. Yeah, that looks like maroon and blue to me, but maybe I'm just colorblind. Not that that would make any sense, considering. That's what I'm going with. Let's turn the fan on. I'm starting to feel a little warm in here. Oh, and we need to dig those cars out? Son of a gun. I should have probably got this one last, then. I'm not even really thinking about it. Those flats? Yeah, it's gonna be a little messy. We'll see, though, if these jobs generate properly. Safety stop. Since when did I've never noticed that moving before. That's kind of freaky. It's a big thing that's moving, and we're underneath it. Gonna have an OSHA violation where I get crushed by the giant crane. Let's see. You. Undo the brake. Yeah, so we'll unbury those first and then go get the others. Because trying to unbury these cars before we do that... Or sorry, getting the other cars before we try to unbury these, well, it feels like it makes sense. It's going to be dealing with a lot more train heft, you know? Whereas this is just going to be a little bit unwieldy because it's going to be a little bit long. Oops. Grabbed the wrong lever. Nice job, Kronk. It won't be together in the right order, but ultimately that's okay. It doesn't really matter so much. Maybe if we go to disassemble it, and then we have to figure out what cars are going to go to what. All right, let's pop it in reverse, back it up, and we learned that these cars are a little bit fragile, but I'll just sit here and wait for it, I guess. Yep. Actually, it would be nice if... Hold on. Dang it. Come on. Don't hit. Don't hit yet. Now hit. Oh, okay. I had way more time than I thought. I want to see if I can compress this whole... Okay, cool. Alright, anytime you want to stop. I'm not even going to bother to air up the train. We don't need that. No one needs that. Nope, it's the flat car after all. Okay. Oh, and the streetlights just came on. Time to get home. Oh, jumped straight through the cab and out the other side. Oh, wrong way. Comedy of errors already. I swear I don't do it on purpose. We shouldn't have any brakes applied. We shouldn't have anything like that. It's just a bit of train. A bit more train than we're used to. Actually, why did we take that whole cut with us? I guess we'll spot them over there and then shove these guys back. And then we'll go get them. That works. Is that uphill? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's what I thought. I feel like I've played this game enough that I should know that, but the sign looked blue and red for a second. Maybe I really am colorblind. If we were very patient, we'd be able to let the hill stop us entirely and then just roll us back down, but we're not that patient. And again, this little DE2 is showing us what it's worth because it hasn't slipped at all. Not last episode, not this episode. I'm gonna go and hop back. Try not to fall in between the cars. Oh, except we won't be able to stop the train because we don't have the air brakes. Nope, not that one. No deja vu, please. Okay. Let's, you know what, I'll just apply the brake on this. Can't. Stop. Stop. I made a mistake. I didn't think this through. I've made this much more difficult than I had to by uncoupling those cars and also not using air. Really gonna have to think of the pros and cons of air in the future. Pro, you can breathe it. Con, takes a while. Pro, safety. Con, you're not sticking it to the man. OSHA has no place in the valley. You know what's funny with this, like, sort of Soviet apartment block style housing? It's almost feasible that this would be the only residential stuff in town. Like, you could have an entire town of just a few apartment blocks and a store and, you know, an industry. You have the housing density. It's just not a normal amount for, you know, looking at it from an American perspective. I mean, I don't think Alt Future really cares about making the towns that large. I know they intend to add a whole bunch of other stuff. Like other little, I don't know, flag stops and little industries and things, I think, around the map at some point in the future. But I'm gonna do it again. Just uncouple it. Oh, we are actually separating from it, aren't we? I can do that. Bye. See ya. Hopefully this will coast all the way. I could have checked. I would have known that this one was going to be troublesome because it had these cars in front of it. Oh man, I'm going to have to get out and push. I'm rowing, okay? Pretend that I'm rowing. Or like this is a big skateboard and I'm pushing off. Come on. Come on. Come on. I mean, we're not fouling anymore. We're fine. I just want to get it past the sign for the sake of completeness, I guess. Doing the right thing. Alright. I probably could have let that roll all the way to the back, even if I wanted to. Oh, and you know what? Now those cars can stay there, and this will be in the right order. Let's go get the other 9. They're all the way to the right. Yep, okay, cool. All the way to the right. There's the sign. Oh, I can't aim the laser through the thing. I also am not standing up straight. I'm still not standing up straight. Sick banked turn. That's what we need. We need super elevated curves. For when we get passenger stuff and we have to book it across the valley at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 miles an hour. Alright, you know what? I think it's fast enough. This game is having trouble responding to keyboard input and my right click sometimes. I wonder if that's a product of the lag? Don't actually know. I think those would-be explodey boys are empty. So I don't have to worry about blowing them up, but I don't want to blow anything up. It's not what I'm here for. We are moving a little bit quickly, though. So let's just put the independent brake on, and hopefully we stop in time. I'm just going to stand here and stare in this direction and wait till I hear a thump. Alright, never mind. No thump. Where's the train? Drake? Okay. This should be good. You can stand here, hold the link out like so. No! And then probably wait until it comes to a stop, then would be the advisable thing, I would wager, instead of what I just tried to do. 100%. It's not that brake, it's the one at the other end. Of course it is. That'd be a really funny quality of life thing. It's just like the handbrake that's on is always the one nearest you. Right, now we need to go and get the other cars and load these guys. And then where do they have to go after that? D1L. Oh wait, no, sorry, that's the load. Oh, they end here, right, because I need to then decide where they need to go. Let's see, these are going to the harbor. So I think those are harbor bound. So we'll put them in C7. We'll find out. What's the name of this? Let's see, this is Food Factory Shunt Load 89. Okay. I was wondering if that would give us any hints. It's getting dark out. Getting a little spooky. It's almost Spooktober. That's the other thing. So we need to get the MU license by completing this job. And then once we do that, then we can haul this job and this job only out of here. Because we still need to make it up the hill to get out of town. For whatever reason, my brain wasn't really registering that no matter where we go, it's an uphill. So we have to lug stuff out of here. Even if we decide to run out the other way, for some reason. So we can't just bring a giant train that is over tonnage for our locomotives, because it's mostly downhill from here. It is mostly downhill from here, but it's not only downhill from here. Yeah, I think that cut and that cut are the ones bound for the harbor. So we might actually be able to drop it on the middle track. Either one should fit it, I think. Just by my reckoning. And then hopefully we'll have enough money. And we'll sort of set it up and maybe run that train next episode. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Brace for impact. Ow. Still 100? 99. Okay. Didn't go so well. Back it up just a little bit. I don't really know what my plan was. I should have been doing the shove from this end. Maybe I should buy the remote. That would be a smart thing to do. But that's money. We can't afford that. Sorry, I can't answer that right now. Hold on. Let me just... Okay. D1L. And then it ends there, right? Because then we need to figure out what to do with it. There we go. Brakes are all off. Oh wait, no, there's still a brake on. There's still a brake on. We put on the, I can hear it. It's not happy. It's fine. Everything's fine. Give me that. Give me that. Alright. This should be the whole train. Now we can load it, turn it in, and shunt it where it needs to go. And then maybe we'll take a nap. But I don't know what time it is in game. Let's minimize that so I can see how long we've been at it. It's only 20 minutes. Pretty good. I guess we didn't really need to get the jump on it, but I'm glad we did. D1L. Let's dump the air on this. Where's the machine? It's over there. Load. Plunk. Let's tie the train down, turn the job in, and then just check to see where everything else is going. Does this place have a shop also? Not that I really have the money to spare on shop stuff. Okay. Validate with the lag, 20 minutes. Gives us about 150k. Oh, 17k. Alright, not 150k. I was thinking 15k. Alright, so it does automatically spawn that job. That's good. Can't help but notice that this is... Oh, well, it's much heavier is why. I could manage it. We could do that. We couldn't, but I'd like to think that we could. Let's look at the harbor stuff. Oh, it's all cat food. That's funny. Oh, it's all cat food. Always has been. That's FH75. Let's go look in the yard to see where FH75 is. Is that you? FH75. Can't fit it on that track, that's for sure. Those 3 containers, are they the other job? That is FH44, which I'm gonna have to guess that it's this one. So I can't see another one out here. H44. Alright, so it's gonna go in this track, whichever one this is. Let's throw the switches before we try to even deal with the train. Just to save ourselves some headache. That's the only one that needs to be thrown. Walk past the doghouse. It's time to turn on some headlights. Okay. Train brake off. Run back to the end. Why did I set this one? Need the handbrake nearest you, mod. Run back to the front. The GTA sprinting type of button mashing. And so. This is... She's not gonna want to move. Come on, you can do it. Let's not... Almost blew up the traction motors. You guys probably saw that. You guys are better observers than I am, more often than not. And I do have my notes file out. I didn't get to write anything down last time, but this time, because we're doing a shunting load, I have to write something down. And this is Food Factory. Food Factory. And then it's going to be whatever track this is. It's going to be C something O. Oh, I should have dropped my lantern on the end car there. Just to know where it is, but I might hop off the train and let it go by me for this. Just cut the throttle, but then again, this is a 2% grade. We're going to start losing speed faster than you can think. Nope, I'm doing it. Cut the throttle. Hop out. Where's the switch? Oh, it's on the other side. The stand is on the other side. Yep. Alright, worked out. Sorry if you guys can't see too good. But you know what I can do? How's it? Let's see. And that's going to refill the air on its own. So by the time I get to the locomotive, it might be rolling back. Yep. Cool. Could have done that quicker. Pushing a train down a 2% grade does not strike me as something that would be difficult, but here we are. I know we don't have any brakes applied. I can't hear any screaming brakes. We're gonna have to service this locomotive again. That's gonna be 3 times in 2 episodes. I hope you guys love the sight of green machines with dials on them, because that's what this channel is all about now. That's our content. Moving pretty quick. Beans hatch. Oh crap. I know it's set properly. I don't even know what I'm worried about. I just threw those switches 2 minutes ago. I just need to know what track it is so I can put it down on my notes so that when we go to take these cars out of here, it'll be, it won't be a guessing game of where are they. And I don't know if we're gonna take these cars out of here right now. It does give us that little monetary bonus. I should probably put the brakes on. For taking the follow-on job, but really in this mod almost all the jobs are ultimately follow-on jobs. We're gonna thump into that other consist, aren't we? Yep, there it is. Nailed it. C7. Let's see. Food Factory, C70, outbound to Harbor. Cool. Okay. Let's apply the handbrake and decide what we're going to do with our next 20 minutes or so. Or how long do we have? 15 minutes. Oh, what the hell? What on earth was that? I just broke the recording something fierce. Is it still filming? It still is. Okay. Sync. Sync. That's not going to be the hard one to synchronize. It's going to be the one before it. The window just went to, like, the smallest possible size. That's bizarre. That's something special. It's not like a mod problem, though. I misclicked. I didn't even know that was possible. Okay. Let's see what else we have to do, though. Stuff to Harbor. What happened to those 4? Oh, these guys. Yeah, 2 pickups. That probably has to do with those 4 cars. And then 1 pickup. The hazmat stuff we can't even do. We could always do a Logi haul out of here instead of one of these. But I kind of want to see if I could lug 600 tons of scrap metal out of here. I don't think I could, but I'm curious to see if I could. Also, we could always do these to City Southwest. It'd be a long haul, but it would be pretty good money. And this one is pretty good money, but it means going to the harbor, which I don't feel like doing. Oh no, those are the 4. Yeah, those are the 4. I have to imagine. Hazmat stuff we can't do. So this is out, this is out. Oh, that's a shunting haul. Okay, right. I was like, what is that one? Hmm. Do I feel like doing another? Let's look at our time. Oops. Can't do that one. Genuinely cannot. The game is trying to force me into doing it. I'm not doing it. Harbor in town. Let's do this one for the goods factory. Because we could leave it with these. LH30. Let's look where that is. It's over here. It's this one. This track. That's also a 2 pickup job. Yeah, let's see. Let's do this one. $4 grand? Why not? Let's try to make it quick, huh? C1S and D3S. Oh, lag. Hello. There we go. C1S and D3S. That's C1S right there. It's those cars, I think. I wonder if it'll count it as one consist if the engine is in the middle of it. Like, if we grab these 3 cars on one end and the other 3 on the other end, will it still let me load them? I'm gonna assume that the answer is no, because why on earth would it let me do that? But, you know, food for thought. This game will let you do some bizarre things if you really push it. And Persistent Jobs is the same way. Is the same way. I need to not... You know? Like, it's not slurring, but it's a lisp. C1S and a D3S. I've genuinely noticed it more... like recently. I don't know if it's that I just am prone to mumble more now and my mouth isn't forming the right like shapes so much anymore. Also, I apologize for that sound. That was great. The scraping sound of the wire for my mouse on the microphone cable, or on the microphone base. There's one cut of cars. The other handbrake. The other one's in the D yard, so let's just hoof it over there and pick that up and get them loaded. And like I said, if we can get these all loaded... Oh. And then get them tucked onto this track, I think they'll fit. It might be a little bit close, but I think they will fit. I'll just have to shove those guys down a little bit. Or maybe I will just leave them on the loader track for now and worry about it later. Because stuff to the goods factory... We could take these 2 consists to the goods factory with these 2 locomotives. I wonder if that would work with this and the other DE2. It should be well within the capabilities. I mean, let's see. How heavy is this going to be at the end? 100 tons? Yeah. No, that's fine. Because are these empty containers? Yeah, empty containers. Oh, we're sliding. There's that horrendous noise again. Close that. Lightning in this game sure looks like something. I definitely should have put my lantern on the end car of this. I mean, we're shunting at night, we're shunting in the lightning. I can't see what I'm doing. It's a good thing that these areas are just all lit up, you know? Let's line us up properly. Actually, let's look carefully and see. Are we staring at a bunch of flat cars? And the answer is yes, we are. So, through that one. Through that one. And then that third one is fine. We're just going to coast right on back. We're going to coast right on back to those other cars. The other thing is, I think these cars are bound for goods factory as well, if we were to have the thing. So we'll drop these off over here. We will service this locomotive. Oh, well, we've got to clear all the fees anyway, so we don't really have to service the locomotive. Well, we do. It'll be cheaper. Damn it. Close! Very close. I'm getting better. With that instinctual when to dump the brakes. But, yeah. Service the locomotive, clear all the other fees from jostling things around. Then grab the other locomotive. Oh, was it this handbrake? Oh my god, the one time I just assumed it was the one at the other end. Alright. Yeah, and the manual servicing does really help us with, Whoa. Oh, shoot. I didn't do the thing with the couplers. I just attached the hoses and then drove away. Dummy. That's why. Do the coupler and then the air. Coupler and then the air. I'm learning. We might end up servicing this off-screen depending on how many times I screw up doing this now. So you won't have to sit through a third manual servicing. Or maybe it'll be next episode. Surprise! Oops, all servicing. Okay. Okay. Let's air those guys up. Finally. Close the door. Everything's attached. Everything has air. Let's move. Oh. Yeah. It's very, very slippy. In fact, we're probably going to want to take a nap as well in between episodes to see if we can get the rain to go away. I think that's something that also is affected if you change the day-night cycle length. It should extend the length of bad weather correspondingly. Because right now the weather change is scaled to the length of the day-night cycle. We have a 2-hour day-night cycle. And the weather is, sort of, again, it changes on a schedule that's roughly realistic for a 2-hour long day. And man, we're getting back to 0 visibility times. That doesn't help. Actually, that's fairly realistic, isn't it? I've driven in bad weather where you don't want to put your high beams on because it just makes you see less. Slide these in here, we'll load them. And like I said, I think that'll be that for this episode. I still do have another 5 minutes, so it gives me enough time to go and turn the job in and maybe run this guy over to servicing. And we probably don't want these two, if we're going to be lugging the train out of here, we probably genuinely don't want these two locomotives to be back to back, as nice as that might be. Like, that's what makes sense in my head. You just make a double cab locomotive. But, on the other hand, if we have them both facing the same direction, we are able to, like, leverage the fact that the radiators are in the front, and we won't have one that's overheating more than the other. What is the forecast? 9 o'clock, it's going to be sunny again. Okay. Actually, what time is it? It's 1 a.m. Awesome. Alright. 7 grand from that. I'll take it. And this to the goods factory in town that goes over there. That one. These two can go. I mean, 180 honestly is probably within the capabilities of one DE2 if you really press it. But that's a 2% grade out of here without much run-up. So, yeah. I don't know if I would trust it. I never let it do that. I never let the game do the little air brake pop. And I don't know why. I like to undo it myself, but it's extremely satisfying to pull away from a consist and you hear the little psst. Both in this game and in real life. Alright. How fast can we accelerate with nothing in this kind of weather? I wonder if I could wheel slip it. I probably could if I started from 0 and just dropped the thing into notch 8. But we've got a lot of work done here this past episode. We've shunted a couple of the jobs. Not a lot, not all of them by any stretch, but, you know, a couple of them. This one still doesn't have an associated job because we haven't left and come back, but it will soon enough. It sort of begs the question of what does leaving and coming back really mean? Like, where is the cutoff? Where does the game say, "Oh, you're out of town"? I don't know. There's certainly an answer to that question, but I do not know. Is a radius away from the station or a radius away from the cars? Spooky locomotives. But the other thing is, we do have one facing this way and one facing this way, so, you know, especially because we won't be pushing these things to their limit, it kind of makes sense for me to just stick with them the way that they are. It would save me a minute of turning this thing around. I don't know. That's a question for next episode. I won't be recording that right now because I only have about an hour left before I have to step out. But is it dry in here? No, it's not. The rails are wet inside also. I'm not surprised, but I was hoping that they wouldn't be. I was hoping the game sort of marked certain stretches of rail to be unaffected by precipitation. But yeah, we'll use the other locomotive to come and get this one next time. Nope, wrong button. Oh, that was like $1,000 that I just put on the ground. I think that's the sound of the rain. What the? Oh, seriously? I thought I heard the ding! Always double check before you turn the engine off. Awesome going. Great going. I'll just turn everything off. I'll make it feel like it's nappy time. I'll be back for you, though. It would be kind of funny if you could drive off with the thing stuck in the side of the locomotive, and if you do that, it costs you a bunch of money. Anyway. Thanks for watching another episode of Derail Valley. I'll be back next time, hopefully with better weather, and also a plan and a new license. So, yeah. This is the Admiral, signing off.